An estimated 37 million Americans have kidney disease, yet as many as 9 in 10 people do not know they have it. From American Heart Month in February through World Kidney Day on March 12th, the American Society of Nephrology is encouraging people to take simple steps now to protect their kidneys, safeguard their hearts, and improve long-term health. Joining us now with more is Samir M. Parikh, MD, FASN, President of the American Society of Nephrology. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. I guess the thing to start out with is, what are kidney diseases and who is at risk?
Well, Tom, first off, thanks so much for having us on. It's really important to start getting the message out that kidney diseases represent an epidemic in this country. We're talking about 1 out of 7 adults who has some kind of kidney disease. And why is that? The kidney's job is to filter the blood, and the kidney accomplishes this through a million, in fact, microscopic filters in each kidney. And the conditions that damage blood vessels are the conditions that are converging on the kidney. Those are conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, heart disease. All of those conditions are affecting these microscopic blood vessel filters, and you wind up with an epidemic of kidney disease.
Okay, what symptoms should people watch for, and why, do kidney diseases go so undetected in so many people?
I'm really glad that you asked. As these filters start clogging or collapsing, it's not like we feel pain. And in fact, the symptoms that arise from kidney disease show up towards the end of kidney disease when it's very advanced. And those symptoms can be nonspecific. They can be things like loss of appetite or fatigue. And so it's so important that if you've got risk factors like high blood pressure, like diabetes, like obesity, like heart disease, or family history, so important to go get tested. Really simple tests out there, a blood test and a urine test, very accurate, and they can tell you about your risk of kidney disease.
All right, then what is the link between kidney health and heart health, and why is it so important?
Right, we're talking about kidney disease in the middle of American Heart Month, and as we get to World Kidney Day and National Kidney Month in March. The way I learned it in medical school is that the heart is your pump and the kidneys are your filter. And the heart is moving that blood around, pumping it around, but the filter has to be intact. And if it's not intact, it's going to put a lot of stress and strain on the heart. And in fact, Tom, that stress is so profound that as the kidney function kind of ratchets into disease more and more, you have more stress on the pump. You affect the electrical rhythm of the heart, so you can get abnormal heartbeats. And you can wind up with hardening of the arteries that supply the heart. And so a very intimate relationship between these two organs.
All right, but are there some simple steps that people can take to help keep their kidneys healthy?
Well, look, I think number 1 is just understand your risk. If you're in a high-risk group, there are these simple tests. And so find out your numbers. Have that conversation with your doctor. Do I need to get my kidney function tested? And if it turns out that your kidneys are healthy, well, then keep doing all the stuff that's good for your heart. A diet that's like the Mediterranean diet or the DASH diet, an active lifestyle. The things that are good for your heart are good for your kidney, and vice versa.
Okay, the other side of the coin, though, if you have declining kidney function, are there treatments to prevent or delay kidney failure?
Yeah, this is a critical point. You never want to find out that you've got a new medical problem to deal with. But at the same time, there has never been a better time to find out about your kidney health, because we have these new breakthrough medicines that can stop kidney diseases in their tracks. And that is unprecedented for us as a field. And so it's so important to just find out what your kidney health looks like, because we do have really amazing interventions that have never been available before to stop kidney disease in its tracks.
All right, outside of your personal physician, where can people go to learn more?
I'm glad you asked. Go to asn-online.org and you will see a banner across the top that says Love Your Kidneys, and you will learn a lot there. Your audience can learn about how if you love your kidneys, you can save your heart.
Well, Dr. Parikh, thank you very much for joining us today. We appreciate your time and information. Take care, sir.
Thank you so much for having me on.
All right.